So, I was just thinking about like how stoked I am for my chest and how flat it is, and I am stoked for when it's gonna be all healed and I won't have to wear this like vest anymore under my shirts. Um, I got this put this t-shirt on. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off. I can't like lift my arms up. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, I was just thinking about how like stoked I am about like the surgery because I mean, aside from like needing to get a hysterectomy whenever that becomes a health problem, um, I'm pretty sure this is like all the surgery I really want to get, at least for as far into the future as I can tell or think of. So it's kind of cool. But I was just thinking about how really, really true it is that, transitioning doesn't solve any or all of your problems except for like your physical ones. And I never like ever thought that it would, but I just always knew that like if I didn't transition, I wouldn't really even be able to get past just the physical aspects of myself. Like I wouldn't be able to think about anything else other than transition or other than top surgery, other than any of that. Like I'd always be kind of stuck on that, and um, knowing that I've taken steps to remedy that. I mean, like as far as like hormones, like all I can do is wait at this point. So, um, that's just like a waiting game, and just let it do its thing. But I don't know. It's just kind of like I'm getting to the point now where I'm recognizing that I need to start focusing and working on other parts of myself that I was able to ignore, that I could um, that I could use transition as an excuse to ignore because I needed to focus on that and work on that part of myself first. And yeah, now it's kind of like which thing do I want to work on first within myself. I don't know. I guess whatever comes naturally feels natural. I mean, I've kind of started working on like other stuff. Once I knew I was getting top surgery, um, I felt like my work was kind of done with transition stuff because all I really can do is just like sit, yeah, and adjust to things now that they're changing. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, so I never like really expected transition to solve like these issues, but I do know that they're making the changes from transition are making it a lot easier to focus on other things and other things I want to work on, and change, making me better, making me feel better, and making parts of me better and more prepared and equipped to work on the you know real life issues that other people face too. I'm sure. I mean, I can't say for sure because I'm not other people, but the stuff that is redundant in our society as far as like just stories of people's lives. I am a person too, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know how specific I want to get in this right now, but I'm just saying like I'm just saying like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just that I'm excited to like tackle and take on these parts of myself that I've been ignoring for so long, but I know have been here. Um, the one I'm thinking of most specifically is like just myself as far as relationships. Like I've never um, really dated anyone ever. I dated like one girl when I identified as female, and that was obviously, I mean, it was good. She was nice, but it was not gonna work because was in a lesbian relationship, but I didn't identify as lesbian, and I knew that in the relationship, and I don't know. So that wasn't. It wasn't, gonna be a relationship that was gonna ever work. But yeah, I don't know. I just, thinking about, yeah, being in relationships as a trans person now. Now that I am who I am, or outwardly um, showing, able to show who I am. Um, yeah, I don't know, learning how to tackle that, and just like the whole, and that not even like dating as a trans person, but then the whole like the regular or the common like human things that come with that, like the you know self-esteem stuff and the whatever, I don't know what else. um, just all the things, um, and I'm trying to think of like what else. I guess, and also I guess something else, like, I mean, to tackle or to work on is like goals and dreams. Like, I have been obviously working on that stuff because it was always so hard before transition. It was so hard to imagine my future and to think about the future and what I wanted and things like that. And it's slowly becoming easier. And I'm about to, in a few months, or I mean, I guess I am now, taking steps towards doing what it is I really want to be doing. In a couple months, like really diving in, which is really cool. And I don't know. I want to like work on my friendships a lot better, a lot more, do better with that, and my relationship with like my family and stuff. There's some things that need to be worked out, and then I feel like I can focus energy on now, which is really good. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm able to. I just feel like I'm at a point where I'm able to see beyond transition now and get back to, or not get back to, but start working on other things in myself. I love working on myself. I think it's an addiction. It might be an addiction that I have, um, which is funny because I have like an ego, but at the same time have this like addiction to focusing on these parts of myself that I don't like, and like focusing on them like all the time, in order to fix them and better myself. But it's rare that I stop and I look at myself and you know, I don't know, give myself any sort of like praise for how far I've come or how much I've done. I kind of feed off of that from other people. I like being recognized by other people for that kind of stuff because I don't do it for myself because of my addiction to finding flaws and fixing them. I love to fix things in myself, like real like deep shit and stuff, and yeah, better myself and grow. I love that so much, so that's what I do all the time. Um, yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts for now. I don't really, I don't know. Hot. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like am looking at myself now, especially now that my chest is like flatter and 5 months on T, and I feel like I'm starting to look like a boy, like for real, and it's really awesome. um, yeah, I mean, I always felt like I kind of looked like a boy, but I feel like I'm starting to slowly starting to look my age more. So it's getting there. Um, It's gonna take a while, but uh, look different. I can see it. I mean, I feel like I really look the same, but I look very different, and it's awesome. I feel like I look like boy. Yeah. So yeah, just want to work on things, on anxiety things too, and yeah, relationships, anxieties, and I don't know, lots of things that I don't know how to put into words. I think I also need to work on creating some dreams for the next couple months because I feel like I'm just doing kind of what I have to in these next couple months, and I need to like have some things to aspire to within the context of what I'm doing. I think that would be helpful for me right now. So yeah.